garage and look at this way with this user with this kind code. So for me, important for like we able to get the young people them especially for where and for be excited for where now we they do garage and sneakers or garage and crepe as we call them, and then I mean themselves even the gown there where they put a slight touch to like the makeba gown, so that's me they try for do.
So you get a new method where you introduce into this, because we know where we they come up, where they see the one where they do this, not tie then can tie the white and put it into the ink. You get new method where they use.
A lot of methods than they now. And like I say, we people and so skilled. What me they do like something and they like I forget like a flower where like I want for let and translate into a pattern. Then they do stamp, like when they do the batik now like stamp and candle and they do. So we can just create like a like a stamp way since then get like a flower. Now that's if you say me they like add to the touch. But most of them they do now the tie or then they sew them or different ways when they do them. But yes, we did try for improve the way we like even the pattern then they present
so
the pattern.
Enjoy your work?
Absolutely.
Any special training the way you can get them people here where you work with, because you say you don't add spice to the garatai dyeing. So in any way you get any special skill where you get them?
Like I say for the design inside of things, like if I want to get like a special flower or different things, then we get a young bobo then where they do the stamp there. But apart from that, we say at guy for Duna Makini especially, we start a formal training in September for train young people then, because there's so much people there, where they Makini young people and we like need work for do wants for do something but not they for let them do. So they start a formal training in Gara Namakin in September.
All right, I said to continue for the with you in the program. We will come back to you like continue for inspire people for the use Gara, because most times we don't see a Friday people in Kelek for Africana. But we'll come back to you.
Thank
the
you.
Program Good Morning Salone they continue. They come to we other guests now way now Michael Carter. They come out now the old Prince Williams, of course, now I don't say the Prince of Wales. Everybody they say in school are the best. Ingo can tell me I had this morning. Then school they celebrate 94-year anniversary. I don't say plenty pound now way be done in those days. No say the Prince of Wales have done they produce good people in our society. We make people can encourage and young picking them when a boy picking them for seats for the school so that themselves go through then your own school. This morning we get Michael Carter, winner public relations officer for the Old Prince Williams. They are this morning for Telebody anniversary. Good morning again, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mabel.
Alright, and before we can talk about the anniversary, how the Prince of Wales don't they do in terms of academic performance during the years?
Yeah, well, I think say 94 years we celebrate excellence, because from where the school begin, we don't always keep to standards. So me, I can even say, even with Prince of Wales na a government school, but it still stand up to private schools, and we not ever lost we values, we taste. So now that make people and still they go back for get them picking them into the school so that they go get learning, they will get sports, and they will get good culture. As a school we believe say we not just they go there for go learn book, but you they train your mind, they train you behavior, they also get opportunities for those sport. So now I make not so academic no more. We get all the other things so you go see Prince Williams where they excel in every field.
Okay. Looking at on a 94 years celebration, though you don't say don't try for maintain standard and best practice, but you get other people who get contrary view to that.
Well, if somebody gave you fine, but I'll tell you if you check the records, Prince of Wales don't maintain their standards, then they do well at the public exams, and then they also participate in the other activities. So it's not just about the academics.
Okay.
They do very well. We are up to the standard where you they look for the good schools. Prince of Wales always did it. We go get the best results in WAS. We go get the best results in Becker. We're very consistent.
So waiting you think say na the edge where Prince of Wales gets over the other schools we make according to you say on a consistent academic performance?
Well, we get good teachers. We get good principals. We don't go to the school. We believe say we not for drop. The standards not for drop. So because the standard not for drop, we they go the extra mile for motivate the teachers so that they know say then for do their work and then for do and fine. So with that they then go ensure say the picking them get good education, they're able to prepare them enough for go pass the exams, and not for just pass the exam like normal pass, but for pass and with distinctions.
The program we still listen to the Good Morning Salone in name na Michael Carter, a Commodore Prince of Wales, and in the Public Relations Officer for the Old Prince Williams Association. We therefore talk about the 94 years celebration. The program Good Morning Salone continue, and also we twin at the studio. We get Ishmael Jabi, Captain Freetown Golf Club. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, my sister. Good morning, Salone.
Okay, let people start for know about Freetown Golf Club exactly, because people don't hear the name for a very long time.
Good, thank you very much. Freetown Golf Club now, arguably the first golf club they ever make in Africa. It only since 1904. So it don't celebrate in 100 years and it go on to 125 years. It is governed, the golf club governed by committees, and we just get a committee election. We get an annual committee meeting where we elect people there. And the new committee will don't come in. We want to do some very dynamic things for the golf club. And the golf club don't lose some of its prestige, but we don't begin to push things for let it become one of the best in West Africa.
So looking at on a prestige where you say on a bit on the loss, will not be some of the reason for such?
Well, part of the reason because subsequent administrations wouldn't come, the golf knowledge not been very strong amongst a lot of people. So, but we don't add some other things then. We don't add a tennis court. We don't add squash. We get some other things then. And this new administration is very gung-ho on trying to make sure, say, a lot of things then come back. A lot of people then come back. A lot of members then don't go away. They don't go to other clubs. But we want for letting members there come back, and we don't put in place a lot of things there and we will make the golf course be a prestigious one again.
The club itself now, one way plenty people say we got golf club now, one way for elites. Now other than the kids at home.
Well, golf is not for elites actually. Golf not just like any other sport. Not just like any other sport. Most people in the thing say golf not for elites, but really that is not the case. Me get a son who play golf for a long time. We concentrate too much on soccer. I love soccer. We concentrate too much on them. But really, the amount of dividends, if we get like only five professional golf players then, and this country okay for participate abroad, then go bring more dividends back to Salone than soccer by far. So we want for bring some new picking them into golf. And we want to bring a lot of ladies into golf, because the ladies then they succeed more in golf than men very fast.
So before we can talk about the purpose where they are this morning, where now the campaign what they do for woman golf player, them where they don't invite for going to Nigeria. You don't earlier state say people in there where they play golf, but we know that much they see like, compared to football, for example, the kind of way people and they get excited when they say football day. How best on I don't do for let people really come into golf playing?
Well, since I become the captain and the new administration with Mrs. Luba Johnson, first of all, we don't go out to corporate members then. A lot of corporate members then we don't left. So we try for corral them back in. And a lot of individual members themselves we don't left. But you don't see say a lot of those guys are coming back. So we want to make sure say we shine a light on Freetown Golf Club. Arguably, Freetown Golf Club is sitting on the land, one of the most valuable piece of real estate in Salone, sitting right next to the ocean. So we want to bring some highlights to the golf course so that more people can go join. It is not that
going to
expensive.
schools them, for example, encourage young picking them for say this kind of thing they a beneficial na this we make on for encourage them for come on board.
Absolutely, because a few years ago, the honorary secretary right now, Natasha Johnson, even they go to schools there, they bring kids them for come teach them how to play golf, because na game what we need for grow, and a lot of the professionals then picking and they play, and me picking and they play, but we won't forget. As a matter of fact, sister asked them, James in picking and or two them they play golf at one time, but I say one don't go in a high school. We get a lot of kids then. We get some programs then where we want for implement. Me want for start a golf academy, something very similar to what I've been helped with in America. What they call the first tee. we want for bring that so that we will bring more kids into the game so that then will play golf.
Beneficial at all?
What's it beneficial?
Beneficial, the game itself.
Oh, the game itself. Oh, I will give you an example. The richest man in golf is richer than the first three soccer players then combined. Tiger Woods get more money and more prestige than Messi, Ronaldo, and what's the other man who play for? Who they play for? France. They play in the France league.
For ladies game play, now the member them now the golf club itself, they motivate and make things happen. Witness some of the criteria for let somebody be part of the golf club.
Well, the golf club, if you want to be a member, you apply. We get an application form. You apply through the application form. Then you get 2 or 3 members then vet you. When they vet you, then one of the committee members then will sign. Then when we meet in a committee meeting, we can approve your membership.
Looking at our area for let people involved into golf playing, how often one can come up with activity or thing that we get to do directly with the golf game itself?
As a matter of fact, on March 30th, we just get what we call a monthly mug. A monthly mug night where we invite all players for can establish what they call in the game a handicap. And therein at the tenant back we invite other corporate members and any other people who we see interested in golf for come and be part of the game.
Okay, continue for the between the studio in name na Ishmael Jabi, captain Freetown Golf Club. Earlier for talk about the golf club and also the campaign and on for lay girl picking and the part of the golf club team. The program na Good Morning Salone and the time for we studio clock na 8 o'clock and we go for this break.
With them, Salon Commercial Bank don't do one again. For we and Una will not get account yet. They don't come with brand new things them, like neon SLCD kiosks them, where they all over the country. Also, they get mobile tellers them, we will meet you any side and do your banking.
Salon Commercial Bank. Now me bank.
Sure.
Now you bank, oh. We get me your student account, oh. We get me your current account. We get me your savings account. For them market to man them. For them keke riders, Okada riders, and them fishmongers, disabled people them. Any day for them petty traders. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we bank.
Sure.
Now we bank, oh.
Salon Commercial Bank for all man, including the professionals.
So now Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We they look at other issues of the program now, as we forgive the Anti-Corruption Commission more power, make the commission this BNTM being take the ACC Act in Parliament for make member of Parliament they amend them, but member of Parliament then being sent the ACC Act Amendment Act of 2019 go back now the legislative committee for let the member them now the committee go look inside the draft bill proper one. For more on this, Khadija Bangura go report.
When Francis Ben Kaifala take up office as Anti-Corruption Commissioner, he meets the first term. Anti-Corruption Commissioner be don't start the process for amend the ACC Act. For sake of this make Francis Ben Kaifala through the Attorney General in office been take this act na Parliament for amendments, so that member them na Parliament go add more fine and punishment them. Now the ACC Act as well for give the Commission more power for fight corruption. Just like all time, now the Attorney General in office can carry bill them na Parliament. This make the Deputy Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Abdoulaye Bangura, been carry the Anti-Corruption Amendment Act of 2019 bill na Parliament Thursday, April 4 this year. But member them na Parliament not been agree for this bill and send them back na the Legislative Committee. Honorable Usman Timbo, now the chairman for this committee, he explained why the Legislative Committee member them not been agree for this draft bill.
The fight against corruption is a very serious one, and any person against that fight is an enemy of the state. And for that reason, we want to commend the Anti-Corruption Commission, the present commissioner, and also the former commissioner, because it was during his term that this bill was put together, for presenting this to strengthen the fight against corruption. There was the issue of the power given or the power wanted by the commission or the commissioner to stop contracts. The members of parliament there present did not accept that, and we believe the amendment brought here still contains what is contentious. There was also the presumption of guilt. There are contentious issues around that, and which the prelege wants this House to consider, or for it to be considered by the Legislative Committee.
Honorable Indolo Gevao, now the member of parliament for constituency 003 na Kailaun district, himself bin give the reason them why make it think say member them na the legislative committee for go sit down back by this draft bill for make sure say then look proper ones on party team them where the anti-corruption commission wants for see inside the amendment act of the anti-corruption commission.
Bill is to go through and the court is to adjudge that you stole 10 billion loans. You are not only going to pay the fine as limited in the act, you'll be asked to pay the 10 billion loans that you stole back into the consolidated fund. That is a very good move. That is what we in this world, both sides of the aisle, the world, the fifth parliament that is very serious with the fight of with the fight against graft, want. I am craving the indulgence of our colleagues to allow this amendment bill to go through.
As all this they be, Parliament be approved the Human Rights Commission chairperson, Patricia Nasu Ndanema, and 4 other new commissioners them for begin work na this commission. But this approval where Parliament do, the leader for the main opposition APC party na Parliament, Honorable Cherno Majuba say, them party no agree with the procedure them, where the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Sengepo Thomas, used for approve the Human Rights Commissioner them.
We position very, very clear. The procedure we then use for so-called terminate the 3 commissioners, then within terms still they exist, not correct, and we not agree with them because it go contrary to what in the Human Rights Act of 2004 say. We position is you need to put the cart before the horse. Then if I don't sit with them first, agree on whatever they compensate them on, they agree, then they replace them. As far as we're concerned, legally they're still in our office. The commission within the try for constitute based on what happened in Parliament, they do not get proper legs then for TINAP. The procedures in the Parliament always clear, and we always don't try for respect the procedures in the Parliament. After they don't put the question and vote, we believe say we voices and be louder, and we plenty in the Parliament past them we present today. If people and they will not believe in the decision where it give, the standing order is very clear under SO 46. We don't talk about over and over. Say a member of Parliament can rise and ask for division, so that they will count each and every person in your vote, so they will know how you vote. But then they can not give the opportunity today. So after a ruling, it just go.
The other reason them we make Honorable Chernoba say, they as the main opposition MP them, no agree for the Human Rights Commissioner them. Now that's the first time Human Rights Commissioner them term not been done before President Bio appoints new one them. So he say, government for compensate the old commissioner them. This make the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Sengepo Thomas, bingi order to government say, therefore compensate the first time Human Rights Commissioner them, where then term not been done yet na office. For Radio Democracy, Mina Khadija Bangura.
We time for my studio clock now 5 after 8 and the program Good Morning Salone they continue and we still get with studio guest them Naya and again we'll come over to you Aisatu Harrison, CEO and creative officer Izelia. You they get a Garataida exhibition this weekend coming.
Well, it starts today actually.
Okay.
So we encourage people for wear Gara from today, you know, all weekend and just celebrate with heritage. The first day na today, the 5th, and the event day na Radisson Hotel, na Mamioko, Aberdeen. This evening we get the fashion show, like a corporate evening I call it. But what I do for this evening, I create a collection where everything on the runway go be Gara, and Gara we will make na Makene. So it's Sierra Leonean to the core.
So you think that this exhibition will be enough reason for let people see how important it be for let them become used to Gara and everything?
I hope so. I hope so. You know, na the beginning, you know, na the starting. So me work and wait to encourage all, you know, other people within to Gara or where they make Gara. Now for let we all join hands and come together and actually raise awareness and able for make with people and for begin see Gara again in a different light.
As you said, we don't agree initially. We too be don't use for sipangara and bet spread them.
Yes.
So this show we go get forget where they start CD now. Waiting different we go for go CD.
You go still see best spread them because it we get for encourage say like we still use we use Vigara so beautiful we can use them for clothing, we can use them for household things. So I want for show people and say we Gara so beautiful that we can get different things that we'll go use Gara.
So they already don't prepare them. For example, woman go see clothes so
absolutely within at the exhibition we go able for buy. If you're not to use size, then you can put in order. You go able for get her. But we get people from all over the country.
So,